Carl Weezer is a weird little guy. Like, he's the homie, but he also isn't, you know what I mean? He's constantly lusting over Jimmy's mom to the point where he's more than willing to get rid of Hugh by any means possible. And I don't know about you, but that's a pretty bad friend move. There was also another episode where Carl was an awful friend to Jimmy with zero remorse, and honestly, he got his way in the end. But hey, I guess it could be seen as a lesson to have confidence in who you are and to not change for anyone for the sake of it. Plus, Jimmy does tend to use Carl as a guinea pig for a lot of inventions, so fair is fair. In the episode Carl Weezer, Boy Genius, Carl's Swedish pen pal girlfriend is coming to visit, and it turns out that he's been pretending to be the genius of the group, aka Jimmy's role. That's a little iffy and obviously bothers Jimmy, which Carl doesn't care about, but that's not even the worst part. He adds to it by claiming that Jimmy is his dim-witted assistant and Sheen's a lab experiment. At least Sheen is happy about it, but of course this means that when Elkie shows up, Carl starts immediately verbally abusing Jimmy. Sure, I get it, he's trying to come off as the boss or whatever and maybe liked having the power, but Jimmy doesn't act even close to this. He can be smug and full of himself, sure, but not an a-hole. Carl was ad-libbing, and I guess this is what he's like if he has too much power. I'm surprised she wasn't immediately put off by Carl acting like this, especially when Carl constantly messed up and goes super hard on Jimmy to deflect blame from himself. This episode kind of reminds me of the episode where Patrick acts smart to impress his parents, dunking on Spongebob in the process, now that I think about it. Ultimately, the episode ends with Elkie revealing that she's been lying and is actually a llama nerd, which is what Carl actually is. He almost fails to convince Elkie he's not a genius because his act was that good, but hey, a llama lover will always find a means to show themselves. We have our happily ever after, leaving Jimmy and Sheen rightfully confused, and yes, same. I wonder what happened to her. I guess she went back to Sweden?